Hey folks, welcome to Mecha Jam plays through Mass Effect. I'm playing through the first Mass Effect game. I've only beaten it once at this point, and I haven't gotten around to playing Mass Effect 2 yet. Because I'm an uncultured snob or something. I don't know. For some bizarre reason, I just never got around to playing Mass Effect 2, just by the fact that I own it, and I did like Mass Effect 1 for the most part. Unfortunately, I played Mass Effect 1 on my old computer and lost my save file. There are a bunch of different ways I could do it, but I decided that I'd play it again and use that save file for my playthrough of Mass Effect 2, which I will also record and upload to YouTube, so look forward to that at some point in the future. This will be I'm going to be playing on normal, and I haven't decided yet exactly what approach I'm taking to the playthrough. I haven't even decided what class I'm playing, frankly. I'm streaming this as I'm playing it on twitch.tv/MechaGM. That's where I'll be streaming all of my entire playthrough while recording it. I will be occasionally interacting with the chat on my Twitch stream. So if you hear me talking to people, I'm likely talking to the chat. If you in future would like to see the chat on the recordings, let me know. I'll consider it. We'll see. I think I know how to do that. It's just I haven't bothered doing that yet, and I'm not sure it's needed. Anyways, this is going to be Mass Effect 1. Hee. Alright, let's do that. And switch over to there. Alright. We are starting up a new career here.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Alright, we connect the database.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Alright, we're going to do a custom male character here. God, he's kind of twitchy.
Please log in to access your profile.
Sure, John's a fine first name. I really don't care about that.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
I have to say, I love the fluff on this right here for the custom character thing, where you have to reconstruct your profile and make decisions. I think that's really clever. Nice little bit of fluff.
Pre-service history.
Let's see. Space or colonists or Earthborn. Your both parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations. Transfer from post to posting, never staying in the same location for more than a few years. Following your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonists, you were born and raised in Mindor. Small colony, border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided the planet, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted in the military a few years later. Or Earthborn, you were raised an orphan on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I'm going to go with the colonist.
Confirm psychological profile.
Sole survivor during your service, the mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you're alone, left alone. Okay. Early military career, you found facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism, okay, or ruthless. Right, military career, you've held fast one basic rule, get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. All interesting options. thinking War Hero or Soul Survivor. I haven't decided which yet. I think we're gonna go with War Hero.
Confirm military specialization.
Alright, now, my last playthrough was as an engineer, and I enjoyed parts of it, but, oh my god, parts of it were really frustrating. Don't really want to play an adept. I'm contemplating basically, I'm thinking infiltrator maybe. I like sniper rifles in most games. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go infiltrator.
Confirm facial identification.
Alright, let's see. Wow, not a lot of options in complexion. I'll go with that, sure. Oh dear lord, I forgot all the sliders here. I'm actually okay with his overall head stuff, so we'll leave that alone for now. Can't tell that out from here, I don't think. There we go. That'll work. Jaw. Center. Look center, you idiot. Alright, cool. I'm okay with the mouth. Yeah, we're okay with the mouth. Nose, we'll live with the nose. And hair, that's what I want to touch next. Alright, let's see. Let's see what the options are here for beard. Yeah, we'll go with that. Eyebrows. Oh, no. No. Yeah, that works. There we go. Alright. Head. Wrong one. Face. There we go. What? Why did it reset? Oh, fuck me. It reset everything. Oh, God, I hate the interface sometimes. Alright, let's do this again. Fuck you, game. Why did it do that? I must have clicked on cycle presets by accident. That's probably what happened. That's what happened. I clicked on cycle presets. God damn it. And this is the one that was on originally, so... This is close. Let's deal with the hair now, just so I can get this dealt with. Alright. Nose fine, mouth fine, jaw we wanted to adjust a little bit. Pull that in. There we go. That is close to what I had before. We'll keep it. Yeah, basically, yeah. Captain Idris Elba. Kinda, yeah.
Profile reconstruction complete.
So some in the chat has been warning me that the sniper rifles in Mass Effect 1 are a pain in the ass. That's something of a concern. We're gonna run with it.
Identification confirmed.
Yeah, we're gonna play through normal. Yeah, this is also for leaving as is.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero. And Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
Near 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilization of the galaxy, call it Mass Effect. Yeah, I fell behind there and rushed it. Sorry, guys.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters. Check. Navigation. Check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift. Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
You probably don't want to keep the Captain waiting, Commander.
Getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander, just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Neat.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
That seems like a really good idea, you know? Just saying. Also, people in chat are pointing out that Jenkins is, you know, it's... the channel chat seemed to be implying and wondering whether his first name is Leroy. Poor guy. Let's see.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Okay, well, apparently his first initial is L, according to someone in the chat. Thanks, Beck.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
By the way, hello, Keith David.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Alrighty.
Engaging stealth systems.
Things are looking up here. I'm optimistic about things.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Alright.
Smells like smoke and death.
Oh, God. What happened here?
Yeah, this could be worse. Ah, that's actually better. So, we got shotgun. That's a sniper rifle.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Okay.
Oh, God. What happened here?
That's unfortunate. Alas, poor Jenkins. Alright, let me just try switching. I'm gonna check out the sniper rifle in this. That's not the sniper rifle.
I've lost shields.
Well, he got it.
All targets down. Ripped right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Alright, well, I leveled up, and I got points to spend. Hooray! Right, I can't raise my sniper rifle yet, can I? Okay, I want to get that up to there. Let's see. Point to there and point to those for now. Yeah. All right.
Take him out.
On.
Shields is in.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Let's see. I think the ceiling pack is, yeah. Sure, we'll throw that on there for now. Better than nothing.
Engaging target. We're good, Commander.
medical kit. Neat. What we got? More Metagel. Which I can't use. I can't take advantage of because I haven't used it yet. Kind actually used to be like, well, whatever. Oh, hi, Geth. Or Ashley can take that for me before I get shut off.
I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out.
Alright, well, we got a new pistol and an upgrade. Let's take them all. Okay, pistol. Not quite as accurate, but better damage. And we got an ammo upgrade. Our piercing rounds, that'll be useful against the Geth. I'll spend the talent points in a second. Just got a couple things here. Alright, cool. And new light armor. Alright, let's see. Might as well... Actually, that thing's got enough kick, I'm not really worried about it. Caden, should be using a pistol most of the time. Ashley, you should be using your assault rifle. Squad. Alright, that spends Ashley's points. Alright, excellent. Let's see, Kaizen is that. Yeah, beautiful. Now I'm going to switch back to my pistol. These other reasons I love sniper rifles is they're useful for scouting.
Enemy contact.
Where are you? Did not mean to run directly into him.
Area secured.
That was almost really bad. That was almost remarkably derp of me. Alright, nothing. Just gonna look around here, see if there are any chests or anything like that. Nope, alright. Let's see.
Impaling victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Classic psychological warfare. They're using terror as a weapon.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
So noted.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to end this part of the... Actually, we'll play a little bit longer. No, we're going to end this part of the recording right here, guys. There'll be another part very shortly after this, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Take care.